Alright, we're back with some more SnowRunner. Okay, let's see where we left off. I didn't play it all off stream, so we're pretty much coming right where we left off in the last stream. And I'm gonna have to figure out where that was. So, really quickly, from what I remember, we finished all of the main quests and side quests, except for the timed ones in the Mountain River map, and now we have switched over to White Valley, as there is a number of quests here to do. No side quests, but a lot of main quests. Now I'm curious to see if we can do, yeah, this one, Drill Disassembly. Because it has that little global icon, it should affect some things in the world and may open up more quests. So probably a good idea to prioritize this one. Let's see what we have to do. Okay, so we have to get an oil rig salvage semi-trailer over to the airport. Now where do we draw that from? Okay, it's just right over there. That's really not that far of a trip. What would be the most ideal way? I mean, honestly, this way or this way would be fine. I think this way is more muddy, so this is probably the easier path. You have a bit of mud here to get past, but for the most part, I think this path is easier. So we'll activate. We do need to saddle high, and we're going to need a bigger truck to do this. What trucks do we have here? We do have the P16, which could do the job, but we know that it would struggle on paved roads. So we probably don't want to use that. We could just grab the P12. I don't remember where I left that. Let's see. Probably on the Mountain River map. Then again, I don't remember. So, no, it's not there. If it's not there, then it's probably at Northport. Okay, so it's just sitting at the port itself. Let's see what the state of it is. I think we just left it here after doing a previous quest. What time is it? Okay, it's almost night, so we might advance some time here. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that's gone on here is we dropped off the one thing we needed to drop off here, sending the P12 on a pretty similar mission. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to recover it, retain it, go to White Valley, which is where we want to be, and pull it out of storage. Okay. I don't think we unlocked a new truck. I think I have to be level 24. Let me check that real quick. That should be the last American truck at a level 24. I think it's the American truck that's level 24. Yeah, so it's the Dairy Longhorn. It's a heavy truck. It possibly would be very good at a job like this. But we have another level to go before that happens, so let's just not worry about it. Okay, let's plan our route. I think it's fairly straightforward. We just need to know to turn here, and then just keep going through to here. Well, technically, oop, I'm trying to grab this point, but it's not letting me. Alright, boop, boop. There we go. So that's what we're grabbing. It's going to be a big trailer, but I'm not too worried about it. As far as obstacles on this path, I mean, this path is much straighter. So in that vein, it may be better, but I do know that there's some pretty bad mud. At least I think there is. I think in and about this area is some really bad mud. It might honestly be worth sending the P16 if that's going to be the case where most of this is mud and we don't have... Because this turn here may be problematic with a big trailer. How about this? We'll scout it out with the P12. If it looks bad, I'll go ahead and make it morning. We'll change our mind on what we're going to do. I don't think it would be a good idea to send the P12 on that other road. But if this one road is really bendy and it's problematic, this path to our right, maybe not the best idea. Well, that's a good start. Running into stumps. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for where this is supposed to be, so we can evaluate how smart this path would be. So yeah, this part here is the part that's tricky. Considering that there's nothing really on what's currently the right side of the road and what will later be the left side of the road, there are a bunch of stumps. So if we take it wide, too wide, we run into the stumps and that would be a real problem. Also, there's quite a bit of a decline here, so flipping would be a possibility as well. So there's not really a lot of room for taking this wide. It might still turn out okay. I'm gonna give it a chance. If we mess it up, well, we're not gonna be able to do the other plan, because it's gonna be a little late. We already have the trailer over here. It's possible maybe you could reset the mission and it would put the trailer back where it started, but I'm not going to worry about that. Sure, I'll stop and get fuel even though I don't really need it. Probably won't get fuel on the way back, just so I don't have to worry about that turn-in. Normally, without anything on the truck, that's not a bad turn-in to do, but it's actually kind of a sharp turn, and then you have those cement barriers, which we'll probably just get hung up on. So, for my own sanity, alright, so this is a turn-in point. Get our all-wheel drive going, because this part is going to be muddy. This part here will also be a challenge, because you got a kind of a bend, although we could take that kind of a little bit on the straight side. Seeing a couple of spots where we may flip, which would be quite bad if that happened. I don't know. My gut tells me this way is not really the way to take it. You know what? Mud be damned. I'm going the other path. I think there's 2 hitches in that direction. Mud will slow us down. And if we're in dire straits, we can always get the P16 to finish the job. Alright. Let's set ourselves up to do the connection here. We're gonna need to turn around. All right. Oh, it's doing that buggy thing where the feet were under the ground, but fortunately we were able to get ourselves underneath it. Okay. We are ready. So, let me just double check. So we're not going to take the path that we came here. I think that this bit is too problematic. I think there's a really good chance we flip or get bogged down. And then this part might be a problem. This road here is actually fairly straight. And some of it is paved. So we might get bogged down in mud, but that's a lot easier to get recovered. Because I can always just detach a trailer and come in with the P16 to haul it. Or I could have the P16 come and help winch us out, or any number of things we could do to remedy the problem. Oh, we don't need all-wheel drive on. Okay, so this bit around the bridge is paved, but the problem is, as we get closer to the airfield, we're going to hit a strip that is really muddy, from what I remember. Maybe I'm remembering it incorrectly, but from what I remember, it gets muddy up ahead. Alright. It seems like a fairly easy job, though, so far. I need to be careful, though. Nonetheless. Alright. Here's a turning. We're going to want to take it wide. Try and avoid the rock, though, if I can. Oh, okay, it wasn't really that bad of a turning. Oh. Maybe it is more paved than I thought, because I think we're already back to the garage. Okay, this was the better way to go, for sure. So we make it right here. This is what we're going to want to make very wide, because this is a very sharp turn. We could probably pull the trailer through here. Alright, I'm going to back up a bit. I'm just a little worried that we're going to end up pulling it into that pole. How do we make this turn? Because this is not going to get us the results we're looking for. I'm just going to eventually pull it straight into that pole. I think what we're going to need to do is take it... Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, I don't have all-wheel drive on, which is probably the reason why we're not moving. Yeah, that was a little dicey. Okay, we don't need all-wheel drive anymore. Alright, so the rest of this path is kind of straightforward. We just have a windy path we have to follow. And there are a shortcut I can take, but nah, it's not probably a wise idea with this big trailer. We'll just take the road. Alright. That's not good. I was afraid of that. I realized I was too close to the edge of the road there. I think we'll be alright. Maybe if I winch. Alright. Not sure what I was winching to there. Oh, did I never put the extended winch on this guy? Alright. All-wheel drive, gets some traction. Yeah, I definitely messed up here. No, I don't want the winch on that. It's gonna flip. Shit. I tried the winch, but I wasn't looking the right direction, and it winched to some nonsense. That was totally my fault. I was not watching what I was doing. And I realized that I was close to the edge of the road there, and I was like, you know, that's probably bad, but so far it seems okay, so I'm just gonna keep going. Nope. We should be able to fix this. Picking up the trailer is gonna be the hard part. Might want to detach. I feel silly there. Yeah, so the problem there is oh. Well, there we're just sliding on the ice. Which is why I did not take this truck. Initially. Yeah, so the problem was I was too close to the shoulder on the left when I was taking that, and there was like a ditch here. And the trailer just went into the ditch because of the turn. Right about there is the problem. Okay. I suspect if we try and flip with the trailer attached, this isn't going to do us any good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change truck. We're just gonna go ahead and detach a trailer. I don't know if this is recoverable, to be totally honest with you. It may not be. The truck is, but that trailer's very heavy and I might not have an easy time with it, but this bit will be easy. Start engine. Yeah, see, that was easy. Problem is this going to be easy? Probably not. I'll try doing it with the P12 first. We'll grab at the top because that'll probably give us the most leverage. Come on, you big bastard. Now how do we get it so it stays like this? I might just flip it the other way, which is not going to do us any good. If I let it go, it's just going to fall back down. So what I'm going to do... I'm not sure if it's going to let me do this. It is. Shit. Why the hell did that happen? Like, the winch stopped being a thing, but yet the trailer was just hanging there. Now, for whatever reason, I can't connect to that top bit. Probably I'm too far away. There we go. We could try attaching to a different winch point. I suspect what's going to happen here, though, is the reason why that happened last time is the physics hadn't loaded in until I got close. I bet you the same thing is going to happen if I do this again. Yeah, it's just going to immediately fall. So I'm not going to be able to grab it like that. Okay. So... let's try this a different way. We gotta get it out of where it is. As long as it stays where it is, I can flip it over all day long and it's not gonna do me any good, so... problem is I don't have any traction on the ice, so... I gotta get off the ice. Okay. We just need to pull it up onto the road. So that when we flip it, it doesn't just fall right back down into the ditch. This might be as far as I can pull it right now. Let me try pulling this way. We'll try attaching from the front, maybe? It doesn't let me attach to the front. And attaching here might not do us any good, but we'll see. Yeah, it's stuck in place. Alright. Let's see if flipping it now will get it more where we need it to be. The back end won't be where we need it to be. Oh, you know what I could do? Grab it from the bottom. There we go. That's exactly what we need. Now when we flip it, it will probably flip onto the road. I'm not grabbing the winch point I need to grab, though. Is that the point that I want? I don't know. We'll just go with it. This is just causing us more problems. Shit. What I need is the back end to be pulled, not the front end, because this is just getting worse now. I could always ram it into place, but I need to get it out of the ditch here. What a pain in the ass. I can't grab it from the point that I need to grab it to as well. I need to grab it at the top so I can flip it, but it wasn't letting me do that. Can you stop moving, please? I mean, that's my fault. I didn't put the handbrake on, but... Oh, this is the bit we need to pull. That didn't do what we needed it to. Yeah, I feel like this is just getting not where we need it to be. Why am I not able to grab? I'm not that far away from it. Also, this spot here on the ground is just becoming a quagmire, so it's becoming harder and harder to get power into this. I can't see where I'm grabbing this thing. I wish I could tell. I think all I'm going to end up doing is just pulling it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I'm grabbing it at the point I need to, but it's just not doing the trick. God damn it. Now it's glitching out. I think I'm making it much worse now. Yeah, this thing sucks so bad on ice. And I'm not going to have the reach to reach what I need to here. Well, this was supposed to be a relaxing stream, but we very quickly made a mistake, and now we are really stuck in it. We're going to be here for quite a while. So the only truck that can actually get any kind of momentum on the road is this one, but it's nowhere near the position it needs to be in. So I might just drag it all the way there. I don't know if I can flip it now. Because trying to flip it, I'm just making it worse. I'm probably just going to end up pulling it into this power pole and getting it stuck. So what I need to do here is I need to pull it from kind of... I'm doing the wrong thing. Alright. We need to pull it from here. We need to pull it around. No, I don't want you to flip over the other way. Yeah, whatever. Just do that. Fine. Just do the most improbable flipping you can. Don't flip the way I need you to flip. Screw you. We're just dragging you straight to where we need to go. I don't think there's even a point in trying to flip this thing over now. There's more of a risk it gets hung up on stuff, which it is, like hitting trees and what have you. As long as it doesn't hit a power pole, we're fine. This is not the ideal way to deliver this trailer, by the way. Because you couldn't get that yourself. I need to get it past that power pole. There, that's what I need. Alright, we're taking the shortcut here because I think trying to take this the long way is just going to be painful. There is a possibility he gets hung up on something, but possibly that shed. I need to start turning this way. I might give it one more attempt to try and flip it now that we're on level ground, but I just don't think it's going to happen. The thing doesn't want to behave itself. When I try and flip it, it just, because I'm pulling from the top, it just wants to pull towards me. It doesn't want to flip over. Because the only points I can grab are the top. And right now, well, I guess I could grab that corner. I need to reorient the truck, though, because that's not going to work. I have to grab it from the bottom, not the top at this point, because the top is now below the highest point. And, of course, I'm too far forward. I keep forgetting to brake. Flip. Flippy bastard. See, it just wants to get drug. It does not want to flip. Flippy bastard. Flip! Alright, yeah, screw it. It doesn't want to flip over. It's pretty much unfixable at this point. So we're just going to drive into the thing and it should still count. That is not the way you do that objective at all. Much appreciated. Between you and me, I'm a little sad to see Lucille leave, but I guess you'll need needed elsewhere. That's what I call the platform, Lucille. It's lonely out here. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to drag that thing as far. Yep. And this is pretty much the lesson of the game. Do you get complacent for like a few seconds and you end up having a mistake that takes many minutes to fix? Sometimes an hour plus. Alright. We gotta jump the ramp now. As penance. We have to do a sacrifice to the dark gods of whatever body of water we're about to jump into. I don't know if we have the speed to jump very far. This is as fast as we go. Hey, RC. This is going to be the most lame jump ever. Yeah, you have to have a little bit more speed for that to be exciting. All right. Let's get back on to what we were doing. Okay, so we have to deliver 4 drilling spare parts to the factory, and that seems fairly straightforward. You just grab from there, go to there. Okay. Nice and easy. I'll go ahead and accept that. What else we got? Oil barrels to the airport, and look at that, you get it from here. So we were delivering from here. What was the previous quest we were looking at? It was from there to there, and then we'd be from there to the airport. So that's something that we could do back to back pretty easily. Which one was it? Oil barrel delivery? What's the other one? Okay, that's going to take a while. Okay, that's various things as well. So definitely we should do this one. And then Morrison Mining. Consumables to there. We already have a truck in the region. Where are consumables coming from, though? I don't know if there are any... airport. Okay. So we got a lot of 4 things we got to deliver to various places. So this screams semi-trailer. Okay, so what trucks do I have in the area? Fortunately, I only have the Chevy here, which is not going to be the best truck for that. The P16 and P12 can't do it because we need a low saddle, not a high saddle. I'm going to grab the P16 and get it out of the way because it's kind of... I mean, I am right in thinking that there is no high saddle one. I know we checked this before, but there was maybe a slight question that I wasn't giving enough room for it. So maybe we go like that. So I can do trailers I pull behind me, but nothing actually attaches to the saddle attachment. So as a result, we're not going to be using these trucks. Which, honestly, thank God, because we botched the big trailer job already. Alright. Let's go to Northport, because we've already cleared out a lot of what's there. The problem is I don't know if any of my trucks are really in a position to do a job right away. Because the Freightliner, I mean, it has a trailer and everything, but we'd have to drive all the way there. Fleet Star, I'm not sure if it's hauling anything. It might be hauling a smaller trailer. No, it's in there with the Hummer, right? I think we just grab the Freightliner here. It's not in the best position to get it where we need to go. And this is going to be a lot slower getting it there, but we have the proper trailer. And this is a trailer I bought, at least I think so. So I'm going to eventually want to sell this thing anyway. We could grab the oil barrels. But which quest am I on right now? I'm not on the right quest. I want to be on this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Start tracking that one. Now, those parts are going to be on this map, but it's not really a good idea to do that. I think as far as getting there as quickly as possible, we're going to want to go this way, up this way, to here. This part's going to be tricky, but I think we can do it. The real question is, will we have fuel to do it? Well, one way to find out. Now, probably the quickest path to do this would just be get to a trailer store, sell this thing, recover, go to White Valley, by fast traveling it to the garage. That would technically be a lot quicker, probably. But this is meant to be a Sunday drive, so we'll take it the not convenient route. You know what? Low range plus will probably get us just there, just in the same speed. But we have the advantage of the diff lock, so... which we're about to need. I am going this way, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so we are going to eventually need 5 oil barrels, actually, which is good, because this semi-trailer hasn't exactly that much capacity, so... Speed this along a bit. Fuel is a little bit of a priority. I don't think I'm going to run out, but better safe than sorry. Okay, here comes the water. Well, first the mud, then the water. Of all the things you could winch to. I guess it helped a little. Alright, I gotta be careful, because there looks like... Those are either really big rocks. Yeah, I think they're really big rocks. So, let's try not to get stuck on the really big rocks. Alright, that wasn't bad at all. Alright, we might be able to get going here a little bit faster. Now, the one problem with this truck is it's a fairly capable truck, but it's not really a heavy-duty truck. And once we get to hauling 5 oil barrels, we might have a little bit of difficulty. Honestly, the Fleet Star's probably the better truck to do this, but we'll get going here. I also probably have some upgrades to do on this thing. I might end up recovering it because of that. Because I've leveled up enough that maybe I could get those things. But yeah, again, let's just do the Sunday drive thing and drive there. Might change the order we do things in because we'll be in a different spot on the map. Oh, we gotta get out of diff lock. But there's a trailer store like literally right there. So I could just go to there, sell the trailer for sake of convenience. Alright. But we're not going to do that. Hopefully I don't run out of gas. There's a fuel station on the way, but we have a little bit more to go. All right. Yeah, see, I mean, we're struggling to go up hills without a load, so... Just hauling the trailer. Alright. Hopefully we don't get hung up here. Alright, we're good. Yeah, see, I don't have the snorkels or anything with this truck. Which I'm sure I've unlocked by at this point, but... Alright, much needed gas needed. Alright, off we go. Wonder if there's any capable trucks we've left on this map. Probably the Paystar. And the A&K Mark 38, I think is what it's called. Although that truck couldn't do what we're about to do, so... Alright, so we're over here. This is our delivery point, but we have to stop here first. I guess it's not too inconvenient. Get that parking brake off. Most of this is on paved roads, so we'll have a couple spots that might be tricky, but okay, I think we make a right here. Oh no, we don't. Okay, never mind. There's a spot I think we have to make a right up here. Oh no, okay, we're going the right way. We don't need to make any turns at this point. Just have to be careful not to go too fast down the hill. So yeah, that's a drop-off point, but we need to drive past that. How are we doing on experience? Oh, we're about to level up. So we might be able to buy the new truck. Cool. We'll see what that truck can do. It's a heavy truck, so it might have limited attachments. We'll have to see. I wonder how expensive it is. I know the price is listed, but I don't really... I didn't pay any mind because I can't buy it yet. Okay, it should be right here before the bridge is where we turn. Alright, pick on the all-wheel drive. Low range plus, get that diff lock. Okay. Looking good. Well, until that happened. Alright. Yeah, this spot is the spot that's going to slow us down the most. Just because it's some pretty bad mud. Alright, so what's the thing here? Okay, we're going over there. We were just here not that long ago. Oh, shoot. Almost took some bad suspension damage there because I left it in low range. With the diff lock on. Four. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I didn't want to do it to the max because we don't need 5, which is the capacity of the trailer we got. Alright, once I turn this thing around, I'm going to... Let's just back up a little bit. I'm going to advance today. Give me 1 second while I pour myself some tea. It doesn't matter as time advances because we're going to just advance time anyway. This isn't tricky enough of a drive that I feel like I need it to be day, but just for the sake of you guys being able to see what's going on. Oh, what am I doing? So just back the way we came. And I'm assuming this is going to level us up. Now all-wheel drive. Low range plus. I hope this last American truck is really cool. We might not be able to do some of the upgrades because of level caps on some upgrades. But we could at least take a look at it and see if it can continue doing the job we're doing right now. Because if it can, then we'll switch over to it. If not, well, we'll worry about it later. Almost made the same mistake. I would hope anyway that we get enough experience here. I think the DLC I have does give me a skin for that truck. I'm not 100% on that. You get like 2 skins and then that one Russian Jeep type vehicle. Looks a lot like a Jeep. Alright, here we go. Hopefully the experience reward is decent. This wasn't all that hard of a mission, but there we go. Nicely done, mate. The next challenge is waiting. The next challenge is waiting already. Okay, so we're already good there. Let's. There isn't a trailer store here. Oh, there is. Okay, so if this truck works out, what I'll do is I'll just back this truck up, go into the trailer store and sell the trailer, and we'll pick up with the other truck. But for right now, what we're gonna do is go to White Valley into their truck store. Oh, there it is, right there. So Dairy Longhorn 4520. Description: as the one military truck to rule them all, the Dairy Longhorn 4520 is a heavy truck with a twist. Literally, unlike most regular transports, this model uses an extra rear steerable axle to increase its mobility. And add this feature to an excessively powerful engine and military-grade durability, and you've got a terrifyingly capable, high-performance transport vehicle as long as you can afford to keep filling its fuel tanks. All right. It's very expensive. We do have enough money to buy it. Purchase and deploy. Customize. Okay. These engines, I think, are the same ones that a few other vehicles use. I think the Cat uses this engine. So this one we have is kind of the common variant. The one it doesn't get that some of the other trucks have, like the Royal BM17, is it has a C variant of the 2300 that's more fuel efficient, if I remember correctly. A more powerful alternative to regular stock power systems, this engine offers increased power, durability, and acceleration at the cost of fuel consumption. So our power-to-weight ratio is not that great. A fine-tuned version of a popular engine supporting excellent reliability, power at the cost of even lower fuel efficiency. Well, we're just going to embrace that fuel efficiency terribleness. Although money is really running low right now. Although we'll get a little bit back by selling something. So this comes with normal gearboxes, not the heavy type, even though this is a heavy truck. No raising of the suspension. Looks like 50-inch tires is what you're going to have to deal with. I don't have enough money to buy what we need, though. It does have the option for mud tires, which is good to see. You have the MHS and the OHD. They should be... I mean, stats-wise, it says it's the same. I would imagine the MHS, because those are the mud tires, would do better on mud. It doesn't say there's a difference, but... Because the OHD are the off-road ones. Those come with a heavy winch. Gaugeable diff lock. It can do a saddle low, so we can do the job we're set on. Snorkel. So... yeah, this provides us little to no increase. It's probably marginal, because it looks like the intake is that circular bit there. We can't do this one because we have to get to level 28. As I was saying, some upgrades are going to be locked off. What's our stock exhaust? It looks like that. That looks like a flap cap to me, so I like that. So we're fine with that. What do we got? So I can't do some of these things. So the beacon's on, and the factory parking lights are on by default. I might get rid of the beacon. I don't know if I like those. Winter horns, double raised beacons. Rooftop. Okay. I'll go ahead and grab this so we can operate at night. I'll get rid of the beacon. That'll give us some money back. Okay. It's really just down to the fact that I have to sell some stuff at some point, as this was a very expensive truck. Alright, so this is the rims we currently have. I think I'm okay with that, but I want to see what our paint scheme ends up looking like, because this we should get, yeah, a special thing. That's fancy, and hey, I think it's appropriate for the Alaskan area. Looks like a saber-tooth tiger kind of thing going on. What are the normal paint schemes, though, before we pick that? So, that's the default. Okay. Well, that one looks pretty nice. I think that one's the one I like the most so far. That's cool, too. I'd say it'd be between this one and this one, depending on how I feel. I like those ones. Alright, let's do the cool stylized paint scheme. Alright, so there are some upgrades that I would like to do, like the tires that I can't afford right now. So we're going to have to scrape some money together somehow. How are we going to do that? I mean, I wish I could just sell the tires we have on here. I would get the money to buy the tires I need by doing that. I don't want to sell a truck to do this. But I do want to switch over to this thing as soon as possible. Running on highway tires would be a really bad idea, though. Okay. Well, as I said, until I get the money... Oh, here's an idea. Sell something I'm not currently using. Right? So I'm just going to stick this... right here. We want to switch over to the Freightliner. First thing we can sell is the trailer, but we will need another trailer, so that's not really going to get us too far ahead. I am curious what that unlocked, that quest. It's possible it unlocked other quests as well. They're going to sell that. We're going to recover. And then, if I go into customize and I go to add-ons, so I have some add-ons that are just sitting around that I'm not using, and some of them are quite expensive. Like the fuel tank. I'm not using this right now. I don't know how much it cost, but I'm sure it was expensive, so we'll sell that. Yeah, 5,300. That should give us enough money to do what we need. And then I'm just going to stick this over here somewhere. Alright. Oh, I can just use this interface. So we want that guy. Okay. So what did I skimp out on other than the tires? Well, let's do the tire switch first. So I'm going to go with this version of the tires. We'll sell the highway tires, which can be probably... Yeah, okay. A decent amount. So we need to keep about... we'll say 7,000 to be safe. Alright, so what didn't I upgrade? Got the engine. Gearbox, maybe we'd want an off-road one. Based off the capabilities, but I'm going to leave it be for now. We didn't get a winch, but I'm not going to be able to afford that. We're good there. Snorkel, I don't think we need. And I don't think there was anything we needed here either. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Thief. Now, I have no idea what to expect of this thing. Now, it said there was a steerable... Oh, I see it. It's in the back. So when I turn left, it turns in right. When I turn right, it turns out left. Okay. It's got a 400-liter tank, which is the biggest we've seen so far. So we have a choice. Either the flatbed semi-trailer or the sideboard semi-trailer. This one's actually more expensive. For what it does. Is it shorter, though? Maybe marginally. Might make us more agile. You know what? I'll go with this one. We can afford it. And we'll probably just resell it at some point. Okay, off we go. Oh, we have to put in our quest, which one we're going to be doing. Because right now, what's queued in, it just keeps wanting to do that Russian quest.